Seriously, what community did I move into? And we're good.
Awesome.
We are live. So, who wants to start the introductions?
I guess I can start.
Well, that would
Hello,
require
fair overworlders, for your prince has finally arrived. My name is Prince Jean of the End. I am a shulker. I was once merely a small box hiding away in my own fortress, but after a few intrepid adventurers decided to make their way to the end and left an enchanted golden apple near my feet, I was able to regenerate and grow these mighty arms and legs that I use to sprawl my valorous form across the entirety of this bizarre and strange world I have now found myself in. The only dream I have is to return home to my rightful throne in the end. Maybe even destroy that pesky dragon that keeps trying to destroy us, but no more. I will rule victorious.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
you should put some thought into that.
yeah.
Okay. So for this round, this is the foreteller in Danish. Also, the narrator. For this Origins play, I am simply a human adventurer who is the sole survivor of an expedition into a temple, whereupon was cursed by an arachnid god and acquired some measure of power, giving me the abilities of an arachnid. And by trade, a halfway decent blacksmith. And over to Hopeful, our host.
In the in this story, I was once a wandering trader's apprentice, as to fulfill my wanderlust. The moon is very red tonight. Uh, to fulfill my wanderlust, as as an Elytrian, and but I was able to decode some books from the first spawns here, and have become a halfway decent cleric, an enchanter.
Ah, you're merely decent. I knew fellow shulkers who could cast better spells than you.
The moon is super red. Red to me. Oh, calm down, Peppers.
I find no such red moon in my new kingdom.
Here. Ah, great. I have to hike all the way back now.
Didn't have your bed set up?
No, the creeper blew up on my bed.
Wow. Do I need to make gear for you?
I've never seen such more rotten luck in my life.
This is from the person that the gaming gods usually absolutely love.
Don't worry, I can get back to my stuff. I just needed to orient myself first. Note to self, definitely build walls before that happens again.
You're not up in the tree?
No, I am not up in a tree.
We'll have to use this wood sparingly. Interesting stuff, this. Sand, water, wood. It's all very odd. So things can be made from this.
Hop, hop. Stupid. And creepers.
My means are meager at the moment. Wow, I'm excellent at alliteration for some reason. But soon, my empire will rise from this bizarre sandstone. Reminds me very much of my old kingdom. Though strangely more gritty and annoying, and it gets everywhere.
This sounds familiar.
What could you possibly be talking about?
I don't know. It just sounds familiar.
Either way,
Stupid creeper. It didn't blow up one of my dogs, did it? Oh, thank the gods. The doggos are safe.
I haven't shown up with a soup bowl yet.
Why do you think I haven't told you? You were my bases, Arachnid.
What? What's arachnids don't eat dogs? Maybe.
I don't feel like testing that theory.
I have
Theory with my pets online.
Halt,
no idea
peasants,
what you...
your prince is here! Wielding this crude-looking stone axe. 'Tis the best I could do. Look upon me in despair.
Stupid creepers. Oh! Okay, you're good. Oh, okay. Everybody's fine.
Good lord.
The absolute central creeper spawn or something?
No, the
This-
creeper got up on my bed.
The chasm. It's not even a mine, it's a... I see some odd-looking blocks down there. That glow in the dark. I'll have to investigate.
There's one of my banners. Unfortunately, it looks like I've lost the other.
Ah.
Yeah, well. They just love throwing themselves
This
at me.
water. Cool and rather calming.
Okay, armor. Definitely got
Ah! Who attacks me from the darkness? Show yourself! Filthy cowards!
Come on.
I should have you know I was a crack shot as a shulker. I'll have your heads! All of you! Heads!
Okay. Okay. We are definitely trying to get a roof before the next night.
I flee not because I had to, but because I wanted to.
Sure, buddy.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that one.
It is a strategic maneuver. Have you not heard of such things?
Right.
Yep, you just go there, Prince.
Yes. Point is, I'm smarter than you, so meh.
What proof do you have of that?
Because double meh.
Oh, yeah. Smarter than your average arachnid.
Nah, is not adequate proof up in the overworld. So it may have been to the end.
Things were so simpler then. All I had to do was stay in one spot and take pot shots at stupid adventurers. I'm here smelting iron like some peasant. I deserve more than this.
Well, right now you don't have any proof of half of what you say. And the other half, you're being kind of a jerk about.
I'm just... I just miss home, okay?
And that's fair.
I miss the old cratered shores. I miss Olympus Mons. I miss all of those wonderful little craters.
Isn't the void trying to eat the end?
Yes, but we still fight. We still build. We still do what we have to. The Endarians, the Endarians and the Shulkers, everyone. Also, Enderman is a rather offensive title. Please just simply use Endarian. They told me to tell you that.
Thanks. Yes, buddies, I'm working on it.
What you working on?
Base before or I get blown up again.
I
And
need to
just
find
trying
a
to
cat.
sleep.
It just went dark. I just lost connection again.
Uh-oh.
Been doing that a lot. Hopefully I didn't just have a creeper walk up on me and blow me up. Okay, nope, I'm not dead.
Which is always a great thing to
I'm
be.
still intrigued by these odd creeper fellows.
Go give them a hug. They love you.
I'll have to study their physiology.
They have a surprise package inside.
Yeah, that's how I would describe it.
I'm familiar with their combustion system. Ow.
I bet.
Yes, unfortunately most of my my cattle herd became intimately familiar with their combustion system.
Nope. So I got a new bed. Like 2 beds, but I don't have the space for that yet.
These skeletons are better shots than some shulks I know. If only I could use them.
And thus the necromancer was born.
Don't give him ideas.
I have other things to worry about. Like rebuilding my kingdom.
Does that thing not spawn up here? Well, if not, I'll just climb back down.
It said my bed was obstructed, so I have to go all the way back to my base.
Woo! We got a victory.
Ah. That was hello in Darian.
Bless you.
I don't need your
I was a
pity.
little concerned for a moment there.
Are you going to keep doing that?
Oh, man.
I'd rather not translate what I said in Endarian to you. It would have been very offensive. Rest assured.
Okay, dogs. Everybody inside. Yes, we don't have a roof yet, but I'm working on it.
Are you up in a tree?
Not yet. Though I do have a nice large one, and I can hide in. Why haven't I grabbed my shield?
If I could stay connected to the server more than, 10 minutes.
I was gifted such amazing powers by that enchanted apple, and yet I can't even grab shields?
There's other amazing things you can do with hands. I won't go into that. You'd be very disappointed.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that. I choose to acknowledge it, and therefore it does not exist.
One sec.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that your cousin?
What neighborhood did I move into? I'm definitely gonna have to start torching up. Up tomorrow.
Is it nighttime?
Yep.
Oh, shoot. Hang on. I just hit an orb.
It's okay, buddies. There we go.
Morty?
You probably ought to see a doctor about that.
Really?
I was trying to say I was passing through to a fellow Endarian. You really should brush up on this stuff. Especially you, since you're such a spellcaster.
Definitely sounded like you were passing something.
Yeah. And I'm not a spellcaster, I'm an enchanter.
The difference being what exactly?
Enchanters are right. Height spells on armor and tools. They don't draw from their own pool of magic. They don't draw
Oh,
from their own
interesting.
source. They draw
Learn
from the
something new every
environment.
day.
They draw from the environment.
And then imbue that onto an object.
Learn something new every day.
Hence why you need lapis to enchant.
I won't disturb these other fellow otherworlders. They will pay their tithe to their prince soon enough.
Creepers!
Ouch.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, for somebody with wings, you land like a lawn dart.
I'm aware! Though I doubt Princey he would land any better.
Well, you can always take them up top and see.
Eh, I'm half tempted.
I like to use my mind more than my fists, thank you.
That's a first.
Wow. Why must they always blow up? Up everything. Oh, now you go to sleep.
Yeah, my respawn point was blocked. Can't hit a moving target. Ah, shoot.
I deeply wish we could shield batch.
That would be nice. Does that come up on the forums?
What's it? Oh, it's saying, oh, oh.
Jerk ass. Finally. Now to start cleaning up again. Now that that mess is over. Or for the time. Yeesh. I definitely should grab more dirt. No need for doubling.
I had to apologize to one of my Endarian brothers. He was unfortunately close to me when that creeper exploded.
Ah.
They don't bother you, and you don't bother them.
Well, the only way to get to the end is bothering them rather severely.
Ah, the eyes. I suppose you're right.
You just kind of poking a little bit at them. Nothing too serious.
Yes, they are the doors to the end.
Darn claustrophobia. Ow. But of course, it's not like you would do anything to get back there. Like betray
I,
fellow end residents.
I couldn't. I simply couldn't.
Nice recovery.
Mm.
I wouldn't lay a
I think
finger on
I
them.
think I'm beginning to have trust issues with our neighbor.
Yeah. Time will tell if those are warranted. That is... That was not a great time. Time to get that achievement.
It didn't flash on my screen. What did you get?
Fishy business.
Nice. That was perfect timing to get that achievement.
What? I need food.
Again?
I metabolize rather quickly. Plus, I happen to eat much finer foods in the end than in these parts.
You eat rocks.
And chorus fruit.
Very tasty rocks. And chorus fruit. You know that stupid myth about the end's entirety being made of cheese?
Yes.
Well, I haven't tasted cheese myself, but it does have this strange, aged oakiness? I wouldn't know how to call it. It's the most delectable food I've ever eaten.
It's also a rock. I doubt there's a whole bunch of nutrition in that.
Are you kidding? It has everything you need. Fiber, iron,
Minerals.
of course.
Lots of minerals.
I'm not sure where you're getting your
Arsenic.
fiber from that.
Asbestos is a fiber.
This is true.
Exactly.
Not a healthy one.
I was going to say not a particularly healthy one. You might start getting calls. Have you been affected by mesothelioma?
Well, you're all made of. I actually don't fully know what you're made of.
We are made of star stuff. Carl Sagan told us so.
Also flesh stuff.
Well, I'm made of different flesh stuff. Therefore, I can eat things that you can't. And find them quite delicious.
Fortunately, we're not made of nether flesh stuff.
So, do piglets taste like bacon?
Do what taste like what?
I was just wondering if piglins taste like bacon.
I don't know. How about you do that
Piglin,
experiment?
piglin. I'm not too entirely familiar.
I was just curious, you know. It's
How about you do that experiment and then report back to us?
well, you just gotta get them kind of isolated.
And hope they don't report to the don't scream out to the others.
I find your presence very disturbing.
Oh, that's okay. I got a lot of ex-wives that do too.
Also, I don't have any more buckets. Also, I lost all my inventory.
Yeah, no redos.
Understandable.
Although I'll make cobblestone tools for you.
But
Let's.
And I
Make
do
it a
have
bit
a very
fancier.
nice potato harvest I will share with you.
I have my own potatoes, thank you. I grew in the middle of the desert by myself. My greatest feat as the new prince of this forgotten land.
It's not really forgotten. People have been living here for a while.
Hey, I came here with the better tools, therefore it's mine.
How very British.
I know. Subtle commentary!
That pretty well defies most of the 16 and 1700s. We have shown upon your door with better tools. Therefore, this land is ours. Existing people are like, yo, dude, what?
We've lived here.
Man, we've been here for like, 10,000 years.
There we go.
So, exactly what do you have that gives you the right to take our land? Gunpowder. Well, okay, you got a point.
Unbeat spear.
Rock, paper, scissors. Gunpowder. Yeah, good point.
Doot. Doot.
You never ask why there are so many artifacts in the British Museum, you just look.
Actually, Hopeful and I were having that discussion
Couple weeks
week
ago?
or so. Yeah, a couple weeks ago. We were talking about that exact thing. About modern museums that are still failing to return artifacts that were taken in the 16, 17, and 1800s, even though the native countries that they were originally taken from are like,
We would like
yo,
that back, thank you.
we'd really like to have that back. We realize that, you were a colonial power at that time, and you kind of sort of borrowed that resource from us, but we'd kind of sort of like that back. And none of the major museums are addressing that. Nice big controversy there.
I mean, fair.
Say again?
I mean, that is fair. Though if I were to play devil's advocate, I'd say, well, why don't we just have replicas of all the famous paintings in all of the art museums in the world? If it doesn't matter, it gets the same point across.
Yeah, there's a whole ethics thing into like art history and stuff like that opens up a real interesting discussion.
That we should probably not have on stream. We can have that later.
Why?
Right.
Meester of controversy?
It is my channel on the line.
I would never
No.
do that.
Don't worry, you're on Twitch. Just sleep with one of the moderators and you'll be fine.
One, I don't
No.
know where I would be able to find one of those.
I think that goes on.
That goes off tape, yes.
No, that goes on OnlyFans.
This is true.
Yeah, this is that's yeah. That doesn't work on Twitch.
You'd be surprised.
You get deplatformed on Twitch for that one.
Like we said, this is something that must not be said. Hell, even insinuating it is technically a bannable offense.
This is my channel on the line, guys. Guys, behave yourselves.
We are banning you now because you insinuated that grass is green. And water is wet. You have to beat these zombies off with sticks. I am such a proud and noble prince.
Yes. That is the word that comes to mind.
Proud and noble? Yes, I know.
I say sarcastically.
I don't know what, and I don't wish to acknowledge it.
The truth can't hurt me if I don't recognize it's there.
Kind of like an Enderman.
Yeah. Or one of those SCP things I keep hearing about. Or was it that other SCP thing I keep hearing about?
I can refer you to someone who's practically an expert on all things SCP.
I'd say my favorite one, but again, I fear my channel. So that will go.
Is it the one that's literally a giant mountain of boobs?
No, it's the other one.
Oh. Excuse him. Oh, I can't leave right now because there are these
Steely
stupid
can.
husks around that I have to punch with all my princely strength. Oh man, I've always wanted to do this. This is the end!
Or is it the
I just
beginning?
punched him off of a ledge. I am truly royalty.
Yes. Did he actually die?
Yes.
Did you just punch a mob off a ledge?
Yes.
Okay, that's impressive.
Note to self, definitely get a door on. Sooner than later.
You need resources.
Nah, just gotta wait
I'm
for some
perfectly
trees to
fine on
grow.
resources. Despite the fact that I've died a few times, it's of no matter to me.
It was in fact very much
For
a
my
matter.
reign shall be eternal and spread across the land.
It was in fact very much a matter.
I lost my bucket, my iron pickaxe. I never realized how valuable these things were when you actually have to work for them.
Yep.
Yeah, somehow all of my buckets are gone.
I have my one. Probably.
Yeah, literally all of my
Yes, I
buckets
have
are
my
gone.
one.
No need to make more torches. So just set back.
Dirt.
Why must be there so many of these garbage mobs around here swarming me like vermin?
I should have built a door. Hippity hoppity. Why do doors give you 3? I still don't know.
If you have any extra of those doors, I would like one. Consider it your tithe to your new prince.
I will become a queen just so you can't pull that card.
I'm
Like your
thinking it's going to end up
queen
down horribly.
in those rags?
You haven't even seen me.
I'm just assuming you are.
I wish I had a lantern. Okay, right there. Skimper. Back down we go. Yay, more coal. wish I could find some iron. That would be
Bundling
useful.
sticks. Just to survive. I shouldn't be surviving, I should be thriving. My castle.
Build one with your own 2 hands. Answer, you're gonna whine.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do. If you hadn't noticed.
I haven't.
Less complaining, more building.
I really need to find some more iron. But all I have is coal. All I have is coal and claustrophobia. Hoppity 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 hop. Are you still up here?
I finally reconstructed my tools.
Plonk. Plonk. I have an actual base. Forgot I had to recalculate that. There we go. Humpty hop hop hop. Back up we go. Once I can find some iron, I'll have grand old time.
Sorry, I had to take a quick bathroom break.
Well, thank you for sharing.
The public needs to know.
I'm not so sure. Or we needed to know that.
My wheat harvest is bountiful. Remember what I said about thriving instead of just surviving? You've seen it here.
Yes, your wheat harvest has improved.
Tell me you're saying wheat.
Yes.
Wheat.
Okay.
What did you think I was saying?
Just making sure. I've been blown up a couple of times. I don't hear real well.
Hmm.
Ouch. Nope. Looks looks like I'll be fishing tomorrow. Yeah.
Brothers! Well, so God. Ah.
I still get a bit worried. Alright, each time he does that.
Oh, what? You fear I'm going to cast a spell?
No, I think you're going to cough up a hairball.
Hopefully that's exactly what I was going to say.
I wish some of the old shulkers back in my dimension had half the aim of these skeletons.
Nice and right now. And we have some clay. How did I miss a much cooler mountain? Oh, well, I can build my actual base up there. Barandu Farms over where I am right now. Yeah, that makes sense. That cave is so cool. Cool looking.
What was that, Hopeful?
I have found a very cool area. Whoop. I found a very cool cave.
Find a lunch cave?
No, but I found
I've
a
seen
neat
quite
one.
a few, but they're filled with monsters. And I must admit, I haven't been the best when it comes to pure battle.
I can definitely do something with this. Definitely do a cool mine. I hear something.
You know, when you said that I would have to harvest the eyes of the end, my own comrades, my brothers, I didn't want to believe you then.
I said it like 5 minutes ago. Have you been processing it that entire time?
Yes, but there's so many. I even recognize them.
Yes, choices can be hard. Ow.
More troubles with gravity, hmm?
At least my troubles are only with gravity and not with my morals.
Don't remind me!
I have no trouble with morals. I simply don't have any.
We got a nice lightning storm.
Please, Miss Elytrian, she scares me. He scares me very much.
We hang out.
I scare you? I got cursed by an arachnid. Why would I scare you?
He's only a little bit cursed.
Curse or no curse, he has such a lack of moral fiber.
He has plenty of that.
I have plenty of moral fiber. It spits out every time I hit somebody.
Yeah.
Gross. I'll simply describe that as gross.
Ooh. Almost got struck there.
Need some copper?
Probably.
Got
And I
plenty.
need some new tools.
Well, next time you're around,
Yeah. Once the sun's up, I'll be able to fly. I can fly over.
okay, I'll make a lightning rod for you.
Thank you.
I think I got some copper in here.
Check your junk chest.
Oh no, I've got plenty of copper. And now the sun rises here, and I don't have to worry about anything coming up on me. There you go.
I found this. Oh, I found amethyst.
Ah,
Genesis, you need a lightning rod?
I might.
Okay. There are 2 lightning rods. I don't have to worry about it because of the environment I'm in, so. The chest on the side of my smithy has the lightning rods in them.
I'll take your handout this time.
Well, that's fine. If it makes you feel better, I'll take your hand.
I had to grow these, you bastard!
everyone does.
Yes, well, you didn't spend your time as a box for the last 23 years.
Remember, my people came up with the story of Beowulf.
Yes.
Doot.
Nailing hands and arms to doors is a thing for us.
And that's just the least punishment.
Mm.
Oh, good. I arrived before him.
Yes.
I also once again ask for your support in maybe providing me with iron.
No.
I will supply stone, but not iron.
Quite. I will have to do this on my own then.
Well, The stone tools that I provide are superior.
Fine.
Could I get another set?
Yep, I'm just
Thank you.
dropping them in the box right now. Let me make a couple for you.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Also, could you include a hoe this time?
Yep, I just made one up.
Thank you.
I realized that I had left that off when I made it last time. There you are.
Thank you. As soon as I have the obsidian and diamonds, and I will start enchanting some books. Books and tools and such. Back I go. And now to go back home. Before that brat shows up.
That what exactly?
You heard.
No, I don't believe I did. Could you please say that more clearly?
Seeing as you're getting offended about it, I'm pretty sure you did.
No, I very, very evidently don't remember what you just said.
Oh. You heard.
When I do return to the end, which will be soon, I
Not
assure you, I will remember that.
Oh
Speaking
no,
of,
I'm so scared. Scared of the end boy. Oh, when I live in the overworld.
Did I mention what I do with the chest when I'm down there?
No?
Yeah, well, there has to be convenient places to take a dump.
I hardly wish to know that.
Well, you don't want to just leave messes everywhere.
I didn't even need to eat when I was still a box. And now I have to do things like manage hunger and thirst.
Oh, Hopeful.
Yeah?
Did you get the pants I made?
No. Glad you reminded me before I got out across back across the lake.
Yep. Sorry about that. Let me throw those in the chest.
Thank you.
Was there anything else that you needed?
Not at the top of my head.
Do you need something on top of your head? Would you like a fancy hat?
Well, fancy hat doesn't exactly provide much armor.
Yeah, one whole point. Would you like some fancy
Oh, you
boots
should
so you
see
can?
me in a crown.
Would you like some fancy boots so you can walk in the snow?
I have fancy boots.
You do. Okay. So, and you can't wear anything on the torso, correct?
No, I can wear stuff on the torso.
Would you like a fancy shirt?
I have a fancy shirt.
You have a fancy shirt. Okay. Alrighty, then I can go back in here.
hop. Hop my way back over. How goes your journey? Hey, Princeling.
Prince Ling? I'm a full-blooded prince, and I've found gold.
Good for you, I guess.
Oh, and there's pretty much an entire library sitting under the pants for you.
Sweet. Once I have the obsidian and diamonds.
Well, I'm kind of heading down toward that level.
Then I will gladly do enchanting.
You still got your pack of hounds?
Yep.
I didn't see any. I didn't see any with you.
Yep, I just have them sit back at the base. Ace and guard it. And instead of risking them getting lost. Doot. Doot.
I'd never seen a cavern this deep and dark before. Foreboding.
Ah.
That's you're from the underworld.
Well, yes, I've seen the end, and I've seen the void, but this is almost bizarrely both comforting and yet oddly mysterious.
Well, not the. I think you'll have bumped into any of the ruins I have. I have in my past.
All of this is very dangerous, treacherous, but I shall become a better ruler for overcoming all of these obstacles.
Oh, okay. Nope, that's just like. So many eggs. Eggs and sheep. Sheep and cows. I'll definitely have to remember this area. Just trot along.
I finally found some iron.
Oh,
Thank the end.
where were you? Amazon Mountain. There's the pumpkins.
The darkness in here reminds me of the void. I can still never get used to it.
It's a consuming void of null. It's a consuming pit of null magic. Oh wait, you're talking about the cave and not the actual void. Hello, I didn't
course
miss
they-
you, Skilly.
Ah, foolish. They decide to pick on each other. Yes, turn on each other. Fight for your king. No, don't shoot at me. Bad Skelly.
Back home again, safe and sound. I'll even be able to start farming tomorrow. No worries, Tacos.
I don't need your filthy iron. Not from either of you. Oh, no, no, what the? No, what are you doing? Hey! What are you doing? No!
Hmm.
Eh.
Sounds like he discovered Man Love Thursday.
Shut up!
Oh wait, my channel.
They literally spawned right on top of me.
Nice and quiet. Not being tormented.
I
We'll
wonder
find a
how
nice-
that must feel.
Find a nice tree to sleep in.
No, I got at the top of the mountain lit up enough that things don't spawn near my house.
Ah,
I believe I've executed what you might call an MLG Pro.
And didn't break your shins?
No. Why would it? I'm an MLG Pro.
Oh, it's finally stopped raining. Nope. There are the zombies. Nope. Do not stomp my crops.
I've recovered all of my items. And now you zombies will feel my might.
There we go. That fixed it.
The prince has once again merged Victoria. Darn it, why does this keep happening?
Why does what keep happening?
I'm here just trying to mine some iron, and then all of a sudden a zombie spawns literally right on top of me.
torches maybe.
I had heard of this concept of, I believe it was karma. Correct?
Possible.
There is that.
Maybe I should be nicer to you.
Oops.
I can barely see within 5 feet of me. And yet these bastard mobs can hit me from a distance.
Yeah, skeletons have an insane sniping range.
Hello, Doggo. Do you want to join the pack? And hello, my dogs.
You find
I
another
thought you were
dog
some kind
already?
of spellcaster or enchanter, not a beastmaster.
Well, you know, something's got to keep the mobs off while she's casting her enchantments.
It can be a time-consuming process researching those. Come on. No. Buddy. There you go. No. Nudge. Nudge, 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 nudge. Nudge, nudge.
Once again, I find myself running low on torches. It's always something. Food, light. When will this madness end? Hmm.
Oh, you know, you only have to slaughter how many of your, next of kin?
Possibly up to 12.
Quiet, I don't want to think about it right now.
Up to 12.
Please, just don't mention it. You know, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I have been too harsh on you.
Another nice little hill.
Look, I just want to go home. I don't like it here. Things are scary, and dark, and I don't want to kill off more of my brothers. Please, I promise I'll be nicer to you. Just help me get home.
Your brothers still have to die. Can't open the gate without their eyes.
I'll make a deal. You won't have to kill any of your brothers.
Perhaps you could be my new family of sorts. Or a court. I don't know, and I don't care. I just want to go home already.
Yeah, there's something down there. I wonder if there's iron in there.
And I don't want to die. Please, I just don't want to die.
You kinda already crossed that bridge.
I don't want to keep dying. How about that?
Yeah, about that.
You and your snide comments.
It's
Don't make me
honesty.
take back what I said in my moments of weakness.
It's honesty. As overworld people, I'll have to use it.
There's a difference between brutal honesty and having some decorum.
Yes, but you would also gripe if we lied to you.
Nayat I be so petty.
Says the one speaking in a mockery of an Old English accent.
We don't exactly get a lot of modern literature in the end. It was mainly a lot of old texts.
Yeet.
I had to pick them off the corpses of adventurers.
I'm surprised they brought those with them.
Yeah, a little light reading.
It's quite enjoyable, those.
Mushroom cocaine?
You need something when you're dropping a squat inside of one of those boxes.
I loathe you.
Hey, how was I supposed to know the boxes are sentient?
This
Wait,
might
did
be how you. This might be how you
you
got
were that
cursed.
bastard Jerry mentioned? You disgusting animal! Have you
It's
no
not like
shame?
not like the end comes with an instruction manual. I mean,
Have you no decency? You see a random box in the middle of the end and you just say, maybe I shall relieve myself in it.
well, yeah, I didn't want to leave
You don't
something
care
laying
about that
around so we
box's
might step
feelings?
in.
That box might have had children.
Does Jerry have children?
Yes, they start off as little tiny cubbies and eventually go into full boxes. They grow and they hold more things.
Well, I filled it up pretty well.
You will silence!
Yeah, I think it was the crispy duck that did it in.
Be quiet! Your prince demands it!
You ain't a prince here.
Can you at least show me the common decency to shut up?
I can do that, but I will snicker.
Snicker if you wish. I'll just judge you harder. I think it's about time I make these eggs to good use. How might I grow grass on these dirt blocks?
Luck.
Patch it to another grass block.
But of course, you're in a desert, so that might be a bit hard.
Hard, but I will not say it is impossible. For nothing is.
You have water in your bucket?
Except going back to the end without killing your brothers.
Oh, no, I've already promised him he will not have to kill any of his brothers.
Exactly. You'll do all the killing for me.
But I'm a kind friend.
That's how I would describe you.
I've literally read the and the fly part of the spider and the fly. I don't think it was meant to say to trust you.
Did I say trust me?
I vaguely remember you saying something along those lines.
Was that the exact word that I used?
Yes. Yes, I believe that was it.
Oh, unfortunate that.
Will be rather awkward later.
Yeah. Hmm.
Or rather Hawkwood.
Maybe trust was a little extreme.
I keep finding cool mountains. Ooh! Finally found some iron.
I think my plan on irrigation of grass is going to be a little more difficult than I thought.
Need 2 buckets of water.
You just need water to make them grow?
If you're talking about wheat seeds, yeah.
I'm talking more about grass. I need a place for my chickens.
Well, then you gotta get grass. I keep finding such cool mountains around here. I found some iron. And you'll make tools if we can find the materials, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, you bring me iron, I'll do you 1 for 1 on it.
Cool.
Or quantity for quantity.
I'll keep looking around for some more then. I'll need to check my reference if I'm in the right layers. Because I don't think I am. But on the other hand, I kinda do. Hop, 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 hop. What is with that weird square? I'm going to ignore it, and it will go away.
I've made quite a few pieces of iron for myself. You're free to have some. Consider it a peace offering. You don't insult me, and I don't insult you.
But
That would never work.
that's not gonna last that long.
But
Fair enough.
you'll just fully understand that you can't stop my sick roasting.
Porteller, what's the current scoreboard?
Or
Who's winning in the roasting department?
I don't even bother keeping score.
Exactly. We're 0-0.
And technically 0. Technically, it's 3 zeros. Ooh, that's a nice big cave. Maybe I'll find some more iron down there. Clambering. If nothing else, I have dripstone, which might prove useful in a very French way.
Oh, good. Hopeful's gonna make a guillotine.
Not necessarily.
What?
There's just some annoying royalty about that I would like to teach a lesson.
What about exactly? Humility? I've already learned that lesson.
Oh no. Knowing your neighbors. And knowing what your neighbors know how to build.
I
Is
already
there-
know.
I think your dad was trying to get a hold of you. Because he just texted me, any sign of Mason? Give him a call.
Okay.
Text.
There we go. Got some more iron. Doo-doo-doo. Ever downwards.
Ah!
Did you die again?
No. I did get injured, though. Which is not the same as dying. It's just dying with extra steps.
Yep.
And there, done that twice.
I will have the finest hands in all of the overworld.
This mining trip's going pretty well for me.
Going on a little expedition.
Yep. So far I got 23
Now my
iron.
chickens grow. Grow and flourish in your new abode. Though you may not roam free as you once did, you shall be. I'll be well accounted for in my new kingdom.
Hopefully you're saying what?
I was talking to the chickens.
I've got a pretty good amount of iron.
Nice.
24 now.
What do you want me to make you? I'll go ahead and make it up and have it ready for you.
I do not know yet. Oh, I got some lapis. That will be ever so much useful.
And it's night. It's night when I went into my mine, and it's night when I came out. Of course it is.
More iron. Now up to half a stack. And this is from a naturally generated cave.
Got half a stack of iron.
More than that now.
Holy crud.
This is a really good cave.
You think?
And I only have to watch my feet a little bit.
Well, even if you fall, it's not such a big deal.
We're down to deep sleep now.
Holy moly.
I
And
already reached
still
deep sleep
one
before you.
cave.
For some reason, I managed to land in a very cavernous region. Lots of natural caves. You're free to come see me if you can find me. I promise I'll drop my royal shtick.
Ooh, I have found amethyst.
So did I. I found some first. That was me.
I've got copper if you want to make a telescope.
Yeah, might as well.
Tempting. I might.
I'll grab a couple extra shards so you can make one as well.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Oh, gold.
No, these potatoes aren't actually half bad. Do.
Looks like that cave. Looks like that branch ends.
I'm going to need to track more coal.
Do 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 do. Might as well take a peek if that revealed anything. Nope. Really big cave down here. Oh, is that how you get back up? Hello, redstone. I don't know if I can mine you.
You need an iron pick?
I have one, but it's rather low.
I have my iron pick, and I'm fully equipped and stocked to go inside of that mine.
More lapis. Hello there.
Now that voice hopefully has found something very interesting.
Yes.
I
Oh,
wonder what they could be.
Unfortunately, it was only a one vein.
I thought
But
diamonds generated at least 2.
apparently not. But that means I'm halfway to enchants. Skimpering time.
Yeah, get back up to your bed where you can lock it in.
That's what
Ah!
I'm working on.
Motherless
Have you
goat.
found a bring me the do you have enough diamonds to make a pick?
Nope.
Gonna say if you got enough diamonds to make a pick, I'll make a pick and then we can go ahead and generate obsidian. We just need
I got 1 diamond.
I guess it's only fair since I keep killing your brethren that you might kill mine. Foreteller.
what is hitting me? It's midday. Why are you still above ground?
I hope I can find this place again.
Mobs are the disease. Meet the cure.
Holy heck, this is a big cave. And I think I found a dungeon.
Nice.
Would you look at that? I did.
You found a dungeon?
Yep.
Sweet.
And I have screenshotted the coordinates. I can definitely make use of that. Okay, that went well.
This cave system seems to be endless. And with just as many mobs. I come in here a wannabe prince and I leave a warrior.
Maybe if I'm lucky as I'm finding out. There.
Are you stair stepping up out of the cave?
Yep.
Okay. Just let me know where you pop out, and we can actually. I'll give you the gear, and we can go back down there, and then harvest up whatever it is that you need. I've got a work table with me, and I can make a forge real quick.
Well, I'm getting close enough to the surface that I have annoying amounts of gravel.
Okay.
Also, the reappearance of dirt. But I'm
Well, that's a good sign.
still 20 blocks down from where the surface should be. Oh, that explains it.
What you got? You underwater?
Yep. And I'm going back under.
Son of a fuck.
1092, 52, 183. I'll be under the cobblestone block.
You have any idea how deep you are?
Underwater. I could make for the surface if mobs weren't there.
Well, I was gonna say I can come in on top if you're not too deep. I can come in on top of you, drop a door on you, and you can break the block. Or will that despawn the door?
That'll despawn the door if you drop it right on top of the block I'm under.
I've got no. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 6 sugar cane to create an air pocket around you. Is it sugar cane or bamboo creates the air pocket?
Bamboo. I think.
Bamboo.
No, I think sugarcane can.
Because if it's bamboo, I've got bamboo growing around me right now.
Why did I bother?
All right, sun's coming up. All right, I should have enough light that shouldn't have any problem with mobs.
That
Or not.
was difficult.
Okay. Bring up the screenshot and pick a direction. Okay, heading back towards you. If I went on a rescue mission right now, I'd be picking up all kinds of stuff.
I'm finally at the surface. I just don't want to leave, even misplace where I am.
Yeah, no, you just chill out where you're at. I'm at 970 or 980, 990. All right, I'm at 1005. So what's your X is what?
192. 1092.
Okay, so I got a bit to go.
Yep. And then it's 48, 187.
Hold on. Let me get the X first.
Yep.
And 87, 88, 92. Okay. My Z axis is currently minus 438. What's your Z axis?
Positive 187.
Positive 187.
That's giving me some pretty ideas.
I was like, I need to cut through a tree I'm stuck in.
Alright.
I'm crying out loud. There. Good God, that was a lot more difficult than it needed to be. A lot of sugar sand.
There's that at least. Thank you, creepy cave noise.
All right, I'm back onto Savannah.
Yep.
Just past Zed, I'm into the positives.
Yay.
Okay, big ass cave. I am at 1094 and 77. I'm at the entrance to a very, very, very big cave.
Well, there's another very big cave near me, so maybe
Okay.
near-ish me. I'm at 1092, 184.
Okay, I'm looking down. I'm up on top of a hill. I'm looking down on a island.
Seems like it might be right.
Okay, you're at 1092.
Yep,
Okay,
184.
1092. Nope, wrong way. I'm dialed in right. I'm right close to being on top of you.
Yay.
Are you on the surface?
Yep, bobbing in the river.
Bobbing in the river. Okay. So you're probably down below me. All right. Now I'm at 1092. All right. I'm at 1092. And what was your Z axis?
1092,
Oh,
184.
184. Okay. So you got to be on just the other side of this peninsula.
There you are.
Yep. There we go. Alrighty.
Ah,
So first thing first. All right. You eating you over some food?
thank you.
Yep. Figured you could do that. Here is your new pickaxe.
Yay.
Need some torches.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yep. All right. So where are we going?
The cave is down here.
Underwater?
Yep. Where I went down.
How do I descend quicker before I drown?
Shift.
Shift?
Yep.
hung up on something. I gotta go up to
Yeah,
the surface. I'm drowning.
standing on a block.
Okay. I can't see a bloody thing. And I'm gonna drown.
Don't worry,
I am drowning.
you shouldn't be.
Oh, thank you. Okay, let me eat some food real quick.
And now to
Sorry.
descend.
Hang on. Alrighty. Thank you. Ow, ow. I got. Okay, we can't do this 2 block wide thing, 2 block tall. It's got to be 3 blocks tall, otherwise I keep trying to climb it.
I was just trying to climb up as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Also that.
Okay.
Then we
Thank you for-
continue.
Shoot. Yeah, you got your gamma set a lot higher than I do, so. Oh. Here's some useful things. Yeah, this is the block I was telling you about. Right
Yeah,
here in front
that's
of me.
glow lichen. It just
Okay.
looks like cave crystals to me. Yeah, because of my texture pack.
Gotcha.
So I fell out of habit of seeing it as a moss.
Alright. Okay. Now. You're going to have to light it up a little bit better for me.
I don't have any more torches.
All right. Ready.
Please grab my things.
Now as much as I can.
At least grab diamond and all the iron.
Lost track of where he is. And there's a creeper coming in.
That is our way.
Why am I not eating? And done.
Right.
It wouldn't let me put down a block. It wouldn't let me eat. It wouldn't let me do anything.
I've gone back over there.
Do what?
I've gone back over there.
My respawn is back over at my base.
I'm collecting all the things I can find.
Yeah, I don't know where the skeleton went. I went over, I hit it. I had it blocked off, and I hit it, stuck it, and then it like phased. I couldn't see it. I don't know. Usually when I stick stuff,
Mm-hmm.
it just stays right there, and I can just pound on it. But I hit it, and then I couldn't see it anymore, and it just kept shooting me. Soon as I respawn, I'm going to be all the way back at my base.
I found your stuff. And I'm fitting as much of it into my inventory as I can.
Yeah, just take the important high end gear. I'm not worried about the low end stuff. Get the the armor, the iron tools, the high end stuff. The low end, low quality stuff. I'm not worried about. And then just kind of like expel out of the cave.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna respawn. Yeah, I try to drop a block down between the creeper and I tried to get my shield up. I kept trying to click, and it was like not like I was trying to eat. I was trying to click. I was like, "Come on, do something." And I'm back in my bed. That was useful.
Okay. Got as much good stuff as I can physically fit into my inventory.
Yeah, just drop sticks, drop wood, drop any common stuff. Focus on like the iron stuff, iron tools, iron diamond, all of the
Did exactly
high
that.
end gear. Say again.
Did exactly that.
Perfect.
As much as I can fit in my inventory, I have. So I will be scampering back to my base.
I have no idea where your base is.
I'll be scampering back to my base to put all my stuff away. Hey, and finally get the diamond into a safe location.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm just going to walk around my base, pick up my spare basic tools, and then do just maintenance stuff around my base while you do your stuff. So I'm going to pick up all my spare tools.
I'm probably gonna have to swing by your base to orient, so I will return all the things I found and was able to fit in my inventory.
Yep.
that cave started near my house.
Really?
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
This neighborhood.
All right, I'm gonna go feed all of my livestock and everything while you're taking care of that. What was our total loss for the run? Anything important?
Stone tools.
Yeah, those are replaceable.
Tools mostly.
Yeah, stone tools, all that, that's all replaceable. As long as we got out of there with all of our iron stuff.
+1 diamond. And then some amethyst. Oh. There you are.
Me?
No, the... where I put my base, I hope. It looks familiar. But there also weren't this many horses last time I was here. Yeah. Found it. There. And now, I know how to get back to yours.
Oh, you had to get your orientation point?
Yep. And there's spawn. Hello.
Yeah, there you are.
There are your things.
Thank you. Any food or tools or anything while you're here?
Uh, I should have brought iron. Iron with me. I will go grab it.
Need to find that village and find me a cat. Oh, I don't suppose you found my fishing pole.
I think so.
Ah, that would be most nice.
I'll go double check my chest. As to see if I accidentally put it in there.
I have mucho buco wheat seeds if you need some.
I'm still getting back over to my base to fetch iron and see if there is an accidental misplace.
I'm still harvesting. I haven't even checked. Trying to get all my harvesting done before nightfall. Before any more creepers show up to, ruin my damn evening. Yeah, I don't know what it was. I don't know if I hit the skeleton and it dropped between two broken blocks where I couldn't see it, or exactly what took place there. But yeah, I couldn't. I had no visual line on it. I was kind of like I hit it one time and I saw the web effect take place on it. And I was like, sweet, okay, you're mine now. And all of a sudden it was like, where are you? It kept shooting me. So I tried to exfil. And while I was exfelling, all of a sudden I saw the creeper and I was like, oh, get out of here. And so I was
Yeah,
trying to eat.
You should get.
It-
You should have your fishing pole back.
Okay. So I was trying to eat something real quick to start my health bar going up, and so creeper was just locked in on me. So I was like, okay, drop a block and reduce damage. And so I was trying to switch over to drop a block, and it was like gave me a hug instead. Well, it didn't work the way I wanted it to. Thank you for recovering all of my things. How did you get back on spawn so quick?
I've had to scamper back down there a lot.
Ah. So it's just real close to your base, or
Not particularly, but I'm very good at scrambling. You can thank the wings for that.
nice.
There's the spawn lava pool.
All right, there is mucho buco, potatoes and eggs and wheat and seed and all that kind of stuff in there.
I accidentally landed on a potato.
Do what?
I accidentally landed on a potato.
On a potato plant?
Yeah.
It's no big. I'll fix that real quick.
After that adventure, or I suppose I could use a new axe, shield, axe and shield.
New axe and a new shield.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, give me just a second to. What all you throwing at me here?
Iron. I have plenty of it. Also, as promised,
All I saw was you just yeeted a whole bunch of stuff at me.
amethyst shards.
Ah, okay. I will go make a couple of telescopes real quick. If you'll keep anything from
Yep.
blowing up on me. Alrighty.
So that was eventful.
Yeah, it was. Didn't do me a whole lot of good. Okay, one telescope. Two telescope. Okay, let me give this to you here real quick.
Thank you.
There you are. Okay, and I don't have any iron content. My iron stores. There's my iron stores. Hang on a second. Let me equip this before I get freaking ambushed.
Don't worry, I am spying.
Thank you. My leather boots didn't make it.
Alas, no.
Alrighty. That's okay. Of all the things for me to lose, the leather boots are the least of my worries. Okay, so you need a um, iron pick and
I need
an
an
iron.
axe, not an iron pick.
Well, looks like you're going to get both.
Oops. And a shield.
And a shield.
Because my shield is in the red.
Okay. So let me come up here and throw that up there. Where'd you go to?
Hello. Up tree. I'll be back down in a sec. Maybe.
What are you fighting up there?
Spider.
Oh, is it still up there to chase after you?
It chased after. It's a
Where's it at? Simon said stay. All right.
hello.
Now, hello. Here is shield,
Yay.
pick, and axe.
Thank you.
Yep. All right. Now I need to, let's see, we both got telescopes.
I'll head back to my base. Base to end the stream.
Alrighty.
Do, 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 do. I'm getting a lot better at flying. Which will probably be the downfall of me when I do that Borrowers series. Because they may not take fall damage, but they can't fly.
So you're going to jump off things and land like a lawn dart.
Well, you don't take fall damage, but if I'm, say, trying to fly over lava, or get over lava, let's just say there will be some toast. There'll be toasting. Because no ability to fly.
Have you found a source of, speaking of lava, have you found a source of lava yet?
Uh, Not yet.
Okay, so as soon as we find a source of lava, we've got water, we can. How many diamonds do you have?
I have one, and I think Mason had one, but I'm not sure on the status of that one.
I think that was lost.
So, a grand total of 1. But then we'll be able to get a diamond pick and everything. Do everything that unlocks.